Catherine Fortnum Ceramics is a two-part business. Half of it is ceramic pieces I create, and the other half is I teach ceramics workshops. When I create my ceramic pieces, the sculptures that I create, they're all inspired by nature. I get all my inspiration from the veins in leaves to sea anemones, tree bark and details that you find in little cracks. I make sculptures that are made of hundreds and thousands of tiny individual spikes to replicate everything that I see. When I'm spending hours in the studio weighing out ingredients and making glazes, it's one of my favourite hobbies as well as something that I choose to do for my business. I have to adapt the way that I make my ceramic pieces because of the limitations of having a stroke. I have to create all of my pieces one-handed. Being a finalist of the Stelios Award means everything to me. It means I can start bringing my dreams that I've had for my business into reality.
I am Dominic Munn-Conlon and I own reviewmywheelchair.co.uk. Review My Wheelchair is a website that's dedicated entirely to wheelchair reviews. It's an online resource that enables people to identify wheelchairs for all manner of clinical needs. Review My Wheelchair is an independent resource for wheelchair reviews. There are 1.2 million wheelchair users in the UK, and there was no wheelchair review resource out there that was up to date, that had pictures, that had video, that told people what they wanted to know. Review My Wheelchair reviews wheelchairs for life, not a glossy studio piece. We look at how people live their lives and we test a wheelchair against it. It goes into the office, it goes to the supermarket, it goes down to the park. You've got to see how it reacts. My aim for Review My Wheelchair is I want to enable other wheelchair users to add their own reviews, both contributing a new wheelchair review or adding their own blog, their own voice to this community. I want it to be a resource of training, of opportunity, of information.
I'm Jane Hatton. I'm the founder and director of Even Break. Even Break is a specialist online job board run by disabled people for disabled people. When I started Even Break in 2011, it was just me working out of my back bedroom up in the Midlands. And since then, we've grown, so we have 5 members of staff now, all disabled people, all working from home. Running an online business and not being able to sit means I can't sit at a desk and use a computer. So what I've had to develop is a creative way of looking at other ways of doing things. So for example, I lie down to work on my laptop or make phone calls, and I stand up in meetings and at events. What's really at the heart of Even Break is matching the talent that is out there with disabled people with the needs that employers have for that talent. This isn't about charity, it's about business and talent. My ambition for Even Break, very, very long term, is that it doesn't need to exist, so that all employers will just appoint people on merit rather than looking at irrelevant things like disability. So I want Even Break really to be the pioneer in terms of inclusion in the workplace.
My name is James Brown and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Mobiloo. Mobiloo is the world's first attended mobile toilet and changing facility. All the Mobiloos have hoists, changing benches, a toilet, a wash basin with hot and cold water, all the stuff you need to make changing safe, hygienic and dignified. Mobiloo has developed at an astronomical rate. Currently, on a busy weekend in 2017, we go to as many events in a single weekend as we did in the whole of our first year. Many people who use Mobiloo tell us that it's nothing short of life-changing for them. We even know that there are families and individuals who will look at the list of events that Mobiloos are going to be at over the summer and plan their entire summer holidays around where Mobiloo is going to be. Currently we have 7 Mobiloos, 3 of them are vans, 3 are trailers and 1 is based on a gazebo. So it's going to be absolutely wonderful when there are many more Mobiloos available and people can almost take for granted that there will be one at the event that they want to go to.
My name's Hannah Champlain and my company is Mental Snap, a video diary service for actively managing your mental health. Mental Snap helps people manage their mental health. It helps them to make space to reflect on their mental health. It helps them to create change in their mental health by recording and naming their feelings. it then helps them to raise their confidence. Telling your story enables you to sort of believe in yourself in a new way, and it's a really important aspect of managing your mental health is to believe your own story. Mental Snap is organised into 3 main sections. So first you record your story, then you rate your mood, then you name your emotion. What they do is introduce metacognition, so they help you think about the process of thinking. What we want to do with Mental Snap is make a massive difference to mental health worldwide. Mental health at the moment is defined by a deficit model. It's what you can't do, not what you can do. And we refer to our users as people who actively manage their mental health.